This is the forecast reading for the week of 6th of March 2017. It includes a general career, love, reading or relationships, and a soul path evolution card. Now we're going to start off with sort of a general overview of this week coming up. I pulled 3 cards. One was wisdom, the other simplicity, and the third one strength. The wisdom card says your divine inner wisdom is always available to you. The simplicity card says simplifying your life will bring you a sense of clarity and renewal. And the strength card says strength is born from the will of the heart. So if we look at these 3 cards, then most likely this week we're going to be facing something which needs to be sorted out. If you want to term it differently, I'd say it's a little bit of a challenge coming up. But these are the advice cards coming from the universe, from spirit, from God, your guardian angels. You have the wisdom, you have the inner wisdom to deal with it. Keep it simple. Don't make it more complicated than what it is. In fact, try to simplify it even more than what it is. And that strength card, strength is born from the will of the heart. If you change the resistance this week to, okay, right, I've just got to do this, you will find yourself floating through it far more easily. If these cards come up for this week, it is saying we will have the wisdom to deal with this challenge. We will simplify the problem and we will decide, well, you know what, I'm just going to tackle this and I'm going to work my way through it. So whatever it is that comes up, we are more than well forewarned and forearmed, it would seem, to deal with whatever it is. So I'm thinking it's not going to be that a biggie, because they're telling us that you have what it takes to deal with it. So you may even not really notice this bump in the road. For love and relationships, you get the Smith card, the Green Woman, and the Queen of Owls. Now, the Smith card is all about commitment. This is about your willingness to commit. So there's definitely that running theme through your reading, because that strength card says the same thing. Are you willing to commit to what you do? In other words, then you're willing to face the challenges. Where your relationships are concerned, are you willing to commit to whatever it needs this week? For those of you in committed partnerships or relationships, the commitment, that bond between you, is under the spotlight this week. That Green Woman speaks about treading carefully, about allowing a relationship to grow and flourish, but not by pushing it, also not by inhibiting it, not by stopping it, by allowing the other person the growth, and by gently giving the encouragement for the relationship to be furthered. So if you're wanting to introduce something new to a permanent relationship this week, do it gently. That Queen of Owls says that this is an opportunity to heal a relationship. So whatever that is that you have in your mind that you want to do this week where your permanent relationship is concerned, be it a partnership as well, it actually has the potential to heal it, providing you committed to what it is and you committed to the relationship or partnership itself, and you do it gently, step by step. For those of you looking for partnerships, relationships, soulmates, etc., there is an element here of needing to commit, and perhaps this is the week you decide, you know what, that is genuinely what I want. This week I'm committed to finding someone to walk this path with me. The Green Woman once again says, so do this gently, don't rush into it. If you do meet someone that has the potential, and there's a good chance this week that some of you are going to be meeting someone who has long-term commitment potential. But take it one step at a time. Don't rush it. Allow it to settle down its roots, get its first little buds of leaves, and blossom in its own sweet time. It will be much the better for that. And in so doing, you're going to find this relationship, this long-term commitment that is now showing up in your relationships this week, your relationship sector, this person, whomever it is, and you are going to have the ability to heal wounds in one another. So that's a very, very nice message coming through. For life in general and your career this week, we look at the sequence of events that are going to occur. It seems whatever is going to happen is in your home environment more. Well, some of you spend more time at your office than you do at home, definitely. Others of you, your home is your important place. It's where you spend if not all your time, the time that's most important to you. And an issue comes up this week that made you feel as if someone had stabbed you in the back, as if they'd taken advantage of you, as if they had betrayed you in some way, or something, a situation arose in the past that made you feel like that. It made you feel once, as if you were left to one side, as if you were sidelined and isolated perhaps, and obviously hurt and angry. Now this week, that last card with the polar bear is the leg up card, really. So something or somebody, a situation, a person is coming along that has quite a bit of power and quite a bit of influence. This will be different levels depending or according to how this is going to play out in your life. And they are actually going to help you with this situation. They're going to help you feel better about this situation. This can play out in so many ways. It just depends on you. I mean, an example or two is if you felt like you were betrayed by an institution who was supposed to help you get a certificate. Someone within that institution with a lot of clout suddenly contacts you and helps you get that certificate. If somebody whom you work with did something which you felt was a stab in the back, someone higher up in the hierarchy sees what happened or hears what happened and actually rights the wrong. If you feel you've been betrayed by a friend or someone in your family, you may find another member of the family or a new friend come in and make you just feel better about it. Get your confidence back on track, make you see the situation from another point of view, and you can just put it to one side as well. That was an experience. If this happened to you sort of in your neighborhood even, you're going to see maybe someone else in your neighborhood with a lot of clout, influence, power, rights that wrong. But the general theme of this is somewhere where you felt you were safe, that was your home ground, be it at home or in your office or within your family, but somehow somebody left you feeling betrayed. This week it will be righted by someone else. You'll be left feeling in a far more powerful position and not so slighted and not so betrayed. So that's a good one. Now for your soul path evolution card for this week. The lion card comes up, which is once again a bit about strength, isn't it? It says banish loneliness by reaching out to special friends. So this week, the underlying message, and that is definitely what is running through here, is in your relationships, reach out to your partners. In life in general, reach out to those around you. Don't isolate yourself. Don't try and deal with everything yourself. Everyone has somebody they can speak to. Everybody has someone whom they consider a nice friend, a good friend. Reach out to them. The other side of this message that is sort of coming through now is they need you to reach out to them too. So there's something about the arm around someone else's shoulder this week that's really going to work for everybody. So that is your forecast reading for the week of 6th of March 2017. If you would like a personal reading, private reading, if you would like a soulmate reading, they are my favorite to do. I'll do other readings, just as willing to do them, but the soulmate readings are by far my favorite, and the people who are getting those readings are loving them just as much. So yes, order one of those. I love doing them. You'll see at the beginning of the video the details. Otherwise, there's other readings available, even those for short questions. You can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, or you can book a reading via the website. You will see both the URLs or web addresses are in the owl picture. And I thank you so much for watching and listening to this reading, and for all of you that comment as well and like the videos. It is so appreciated. It genuinely is.